GIGACORP Island, a place where all your wildest dreams come true. Well, that's if you are in the market for a massive tree blaster, an iron farm, and now a brand new fully functioning wool farm monstrosity, which I am delighted to announce, everybody, has produced the 40,000 wool that we need for the Scab Castle project. And so in this episode, we're going to be building a castle out of wool. It's going to be magnificent. But before we get any of that started, welcome to the episode. Rendog here, we're on GIGACORP Island. I thought we'd kick the episode off today up here, having a look at all that we have created so far out here on this massive mushroom monstrosity. You know, it really is looking kind of awesome at the moment. And even though there's so much more to do to bring this project to full fruition, I'm very pleased with the progress that we have made so far. This weekend on live stream, actually spent quite a lot of time out here while I was waiting for the wool to be generated in our wool farm. As you can see, just a couple of colors that we still need to fully generate. Hold on, are these completed now? Let's just have a look. We have 3 lime wool in here. How many more do I need? Okay, so still a little bit more lime to go. And maybe a little bit more yellow also. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, yellow. Yellow's completed. Very nice. Okay, let's get yellow packed away real quick. And I think I've got a bit of lime in here to indicate that yellow is no longer required. There we go. Sorry, we're just doing a bit of housework here live on camera. You hate to see it. What about purple? Purple might be finished too. No, still a little bit of purple to go. So that's actually great because we can just let this AFK for a bit while we chat about some of the changes that have been going on here at GIGACORP Island. I think, why don't we start from the GIGACORP sign? That'll give us a nice view of the island. Yes, as you can see, I have been working on adding more platforms around the circumference of GIGACORP Island. Of course, a few months ago, we installed this very cool walkway, this catwalk, I suppose, that is made out of glass and copperness. And it kind of looks like an electronic cable or something. And when you look at it from a distance, I don't know, just really matches the sort of grey block palette that we've got out here. The dark grey from the mud and the light grey from the stone. And it all just comes together very beautifully. And so this weekend I wanted to see how far we could get with finishing off these platforms. And I suppose we probably have another 20 minutes or so of AFKing to go while we wait for those final colors to get completed. So maybe what we can do today to kick things off, if I can find... Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's over here. To kick things off, while we wait for those colors, and just before we head over to Scabland to start building Scab Castle, let's work on these platforms, shall we? I mean, I don't have that much to do, other than installing the trapdoors like this, which creates this really sort of cool grid effect. Also have to build all of these copper things, though, which is going to take a while. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that for the entire island in today's episode, because it is, even though it's nice and early in the morning, chilling here with Doc, first thing in the morning here, I don't have a ton of time to get this video done. I'm trying to get you guys more HermitCraft videos at the moment, so I don't want to do too much per episode. But I do want to do cool stuff per episode. That's my current goal. Cool stuff in each episode. And I think if we get a couple of these platforms created this morning, that will be pretty cool. And it'll be super cool to have all of our wool ready too. So yeah, let me make some platforms. And then we're going to go make a very scabby castle. It's going to be super scabby. Well, yeah. Stick around, friends, for the scabbiness. It's going to be great. Oh, and before I forget, some good news for all of you decked out fans out there. I know you've been missing some decked out runs from Rendog. I was with my mum in the month of October, so unfortunately didn't get a lot of decked out action done. However, I'm back in the Frozen Citadel trying to play catch up. And at the moment, I'm focusing on doing level 2 dungeons. Hopefully next week I'll be down to level 3. But I did manage to put together an excellent run this week, which I will put at the end of the episode. So for you decked out fans, you can check in the chapters below, somewhere there, if you want to go and check out the decked out stuff, or just watch the whole episode and get to the decked out stuff later. Whatever you choose, you can do. But yes, we're back into the Frozen Citadel, very far behind the rest of the hermits, but still having a load of fun. And can't wait to show you guys the progress that I made down there this week. We did pretty well. I'm actually kind of proud of myself, if I'm completely honest. And yeah, end of the episode, you get to enjoy what I enjoyed, even though my heart rate went to very dangerous levels. But yeah, that's decked out for you. Good news and bad news, my beautiful viewers. Good news is we're making great progress on the walkways of GIGACORP Island. Bad news is we've run out of copper. I thought I had more copper than I ended up having, and I've only managed to put in some foundation copper blocks here along the few pathways that are in the center of the industrial zone, which is unfortunate. However, I did have a talk to Doc, who has agreed to help me out with some copper. We're going to head over to his copper farm in the perimeter and run the copper farm for a couple hours over lunchtime. And that should generate for us a little bit of copper here so that we can make a bit more progress on these walkways. I've actually been enjoying doing this morning. It's been quite a relaxing grind, just placing these blocks quite symmetrically all over the place. But now that I've started, I want to finish. You know, it's one of those Minecraft projects that you just want to get done once you start getting stuck into it. And yes, would very much like to at least do the middle of this these walkways for this episode. However, there is even more good news, because I do believe that we are now filled up with all of the wool that we wanted to generate, which is fantastic news. That is all the wool now generated for Scabland Island. Very magnificent indeed. Madams and ladies of the sheep farm, you have done a magnificent job. I am so proud of you all. And at some point we shall change you to all the colors in Minecraft and add some more storage system units here so that we can just continue to make wool out of your beautiful, beautiful behinds. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your work here on GIGACORP Island. Although there is one more thing that we need to attend to, everybody. We do, of course, have a bunch of ladies still stuck in this pen over here. And I was thinking about just, you know, putting them out of their misery, so to speak. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe what we could do is let them go. I mean, look, there's already a madam over here who is wandering across the lands of GIGACORP Island. There's a bunch of mushrooms on the island too. Maybe the mushrooms need some friends. They've only been talking to mushrooms. You know, maybe we could give them some furry friends to talk to. I think that would be like a much more, I guess, humane. I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. Go forth across GIGACORP Island, ladies, and thrive and prosper. This is your new land, and please don't make too much of a mess. And please don't get stuck in my redstone. And please don't get in the way of build. Okay. This was probably a very bad idea. Why did I do this again? Yes. I don't know, but yeah. Bad idea, good idea. This is probably bad idea, but it's fine. Thanks for your service, ladies. 3, 2, 1. Doc, it's my favorite time of the week, doing crazy things with you. What's up, man?
All good. Am I standing in the correct position now?
Yeah. I've just been telling Doc like exactly where he has to stand for the clip. Like, okay, Doc, move a little bit to the right. 2 pixels. Okay, perfect. Freeze. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Doc, welcome to another HermitCraft segment. Anyway, hey man, what's up?
All right. Yeah, copper farming.
Yes,
time,
yes,
right?
We're making copper. Please, I need a ton of copper. And I know you do too for the walls. So we can help each other.
How's Scabland coming along? You need that for that?
Ooh, no. I needed it to make my industrial island, but I've just made the 40,000 wool that I need to start the Scab Castle, so it's coming this week. Nice. It's going to be glorious.
Nice. All right, I'm actually really excited. Finally, it's time to run the giant copper farm. Really,
amazing.
For the first time, a little FK session. Okay,
amazing. Yeah, we're going to run it for like an hour or so.
Yeah. Yep, see how it goes. Need to go pick Docky up now.
Okay. So. IRL stuff. Dude, I need to go work in the garden. We had this massive storm come through England and it like battered all of my plants. Like I got to go fix all the plants.
Right. So to activate the thing, we need to come here.
Oh,
do you have a bow with you?
I do not. I do nay. No. Bows are for noobs, Doc.
Alright, trident time then.
Okay.
Here. Toss that trident at that target.
Okay, I gotta
But
fling it
only
at the target. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I missed.
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay. Let's try again. Okay, I missed again. Right. Third time's a charm, Doc. Ding, ding, ding.
Hey!
Nice.
Okay, it's activating. Hand me back my trident, please.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. And now there's the AFK spot above
cool.
the...
So we're removing the light sources from the chambers now, right? That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Then spawning should actually start. So you see that glass thing above the,
Up there.
The TCG arena?
Yep. Okay, hold
you
on.
can stand in there, and then I'll go to the nether, and then we check if everything works.
Okay, I'm gonna stand on the glass that I can't see. Did you have to make it invisible, Doc? That I can't actually land on?
Yeah, of course,
this
because
thing?
it's up there, so you don't. It's not intrusive, you know.
Dude, I'm about to make a massive castle that's gonna be insanely intrusive. I don't care about
Over
intrusive.
there.
Okay.
I reduced my render distance already.
Uninstalled Bobby.
Bobby, I'm installing Bobby when that thing is done. Yeah, exactly.
Highly recommended.
Okay. This is the way up. Okay, I'm excited to see. I mean, we tested the thing once.
Yep.
I think.
It was chaos. I was in the
far,
nether
yeah.
though, right? I was on that side.
Oh yeah.
So you get
Okay,
to see the
let's see.
carnage from this side now, which is very exciting.
All right. Where is the output?
Okay.
I don't even.
I'm gonna get my gigabug
Oh,
out and have a look.
thanks.
Oh, dude, they're spawning. There's
Are they?
spawnage.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay. Oh,
Not at like top speed
yeah.
yet, but it's... Yep, it's happening. Okay, dude, let's start the clock. I'm gonna go and fiddle with my plants in the garden. You go do what
Okay.
you gotta do.
Yeah, gotta pick up Docky, exactly.
Yeah. And when we come back together,
Alright.
we'll see, hopefully have
Beacon works.
more copper than we would ever need.
All right. See you in an hour
All
then.
right.
Don't log out.
Okay. Hands off the
Will we stay
keyboard.
in this group?
Hands off the keyboard, Doc.
All right.
Oh.
1.5 hours later,
Yep.
we have.
What's the result?
2, 5 Schalke boxes full.
That's not
good.
bad.
It's 8,500. We need to consider though,
Mm-hmm.
like nobody was sleeping.
Oh. Does daytime affect spawns or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, during daytime they don't. During nighttime they don't properly pass find.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, you know, when everybody's just playing decked out and nobody actively doing something
Yeah.
else.
I mean, I was about to
Nobody's
say like
doing
8,000 is good, but I was expecting like at least double that because it was about
Yeah.
it was almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we lost half pretty much because
Okay.
yeah, there was no sleeping going on all
Yeah.
the time. Unreal.
Oh well, I mean, you
What
know,
are people doing? yeah,
they're playing decked out. That's what they're doing.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll definitely come
But
and
it's,
help you
it's a
more
start.
because
Yeah.
gonna need quite a lot of copper over at GIGACORP Island. You see, so
Yeah,
and
I
you
mean,
need
that's
you need
3
copper for
stacks,
the
that's
walls.
15 stacks. I mean, that's something.
That's something. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a start.
Okay.
It's a start.
Well,
Well,
I'll yoink 2 of them. How about that?
you can. Yeah, well, no, I still have a little bit of copper. Like, you can take them all if you need it for now.
Really,
Yeah.
dude? You are the goat. I'll leave you 1 because I'll feel
All
bad
right.
if I
you
take them
insist.
all. Okay. Well,
All right.
dude, if you're gonna give me that many, then ping me anytime for AFKing, and I shall come, my liege, for AFKing.
Nice. Finally. Finally.
Finally,
All right.
you've got an AFK gimp.
Yep. Perfect. All right. I sort my stuff in and yeah, back to murals.
Back to the grinds. It's the next day in real life, my friends, and we may or may not have got a little bit carried away on live stream last night. Yeah, managed to do a lot of work on the platforms of GigaCorp Island. In fact, we used all of the copper that we managed to generate with Doc over at the copper farm. And as you can see, the place is just starting to look absolutely magnificent. Yes. The idea of having these platforms running all the way through our industrial modules is working. It's looking fantastic. And even though it took about 3 hours or so for us to get all of this done, it was worth it. Although, I do feel that I have been slightly distracted from my purpose of this episode, which was to make Scab Castle, or at least to start making Scab Castle. So I quickly wanted to bring you back here to have a look at the progress that we've made. And in a brief second, we're going to head over to Scabland to begin construction of the Castle of Scabbiness. But let's just take a moment to appreciate how nicely this has all come together. And what I very much enjoy about this particular design at GigaCorp Island is how the mud flows over some of the walkways. And I like this design aspect because I think it helps to break up the symmetry of the build. You know, there's a very modular, very square design for GigaCorp Island, and in a build like this, I like to put a little bit of asymmetry in without actually breaking the lines or something like that. And the way that I like to do that is, I don't know, use the terrain or something, you know? In this case, we're using some mud that flows over the top of the things, and that kind of just breaks up the squareness of it, adds a little bit more humanness into it, I suppose, makes it a little bit less designed. And I really like the way that it's turned out, and I'm very happy with the color scheme here too. The blue, the white, the orange, and the dark gray, all just looking fantastic, and I am very pleased with how this project is turning out here today. The sheeples have begun their migration across GigaCorp Island, although I think they've hit the crevasse, so there's only a tiny little bridge for them to get over there. Oh my goodness, there's even sheep underneath the platforms now. They're all over the place. It's an infestation of sheepsicles, friends. I think it's worth it, though. I kind of like walking around here and hearing a bleat every now and then. It's just adds a little bit to the eccentricity of this base, I think. Hello, madam. You okay down there? Doesn't look very happy. But yes, anyway, guys, that is going to conclude our time out here at GigaCorp Island. Next up, let's head over to Scabland. We have got some construction work to do. We've got 40,000 wool blocks to turn into a very scabby castle alongside a whole bunch of terracotta blocks and concrete too. And I think what I'm going to try to do today is just do my best to get a good solid start on Scab Castle. Maybe build a couple of the major sections of the foundation or something like that. And we shall see where we get to by the end of this episode. But I am going to be full-on working on Scab Castle over the next few days and weeks, I suppose, and we'll probably do a little bit of it on live stream too, and all of this work that we did at GigaCorp Island, we actually did on live stream. So if you're not following us on Twitch, make sure you head over to Twitch and hit that follow button where we do a bunch of grindy grind HermitCraft work live together, talking nonsense and twaddle. It's a glorious time. And yes, I hope to see you there if you're not there already. Anyway, off to Scabland we go. We've got some work to do. Having spent the last few days out at GigaCorp Island, I had kind of forgotten the monstrosity that we managed to spawn out here at Scabland in the previous episode. Yes, the road that leads to nowhere other than pain and eyeball melting. I mean, that's exactly what we were going for, and it truly is revolting. It's perfect. Anyway, look at this. I've been busy. I've been laying down some foundational blocks for the outlines of what is going to become Scab Castle. You guys have seen Scab Castle every now and then from my creative world, and we are now going to be bringing that design from the creative world over here to Scabland itself, and it's going to sit there somehow. You know, if we look at the way the castle looks in creative, it kind of looks uniform and all well built and all of that, but really at the foundation of Scabland, there is nothing but asymmetry and pain. And when we observe this foundation, which is the bottom layer of the castle, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Each of the turrets that is going to be making up the castle is a complete squiggly mess. No octagons, no evenly sided shapes. Just an absolute disaster. In fact, the outline of the castle itself, which is the grey and dark grey line, is all just a squiggle, basically. Almost as if I just took a Sharpie and went mad with both eyes closed, basically. And, well, I wanted to get the foundation layer down so that we can see exactly what we're working with. And I think what I'm going to try and do today is get some of the spires built up. Maybe the green and the yellow ones at the front. And, well, of course, the idea of Scab Castle is that instead of building a beautiful castle with texture and very well-designed towers and whatnot, instead Scab Castle is going to be just a sketch like someone did in Creative using wool blocks, right? But instead of the sketch actually coming to fruition, the sketch is just going to remain a complete mess of wool, and it is going to be truly, truly magnificent. So I tell you what, let's get some green and yellow wool in the belly, and together for the first time since we conceptualized this monstrosity of a project, we will start placing some blocks after we sleep this night away, because of course I started recording right at the moment where it was going to turn night, and that is because I am a professional content creator. I thank you. I'm here all week, friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Anyway, so yes, I am going to just build up the yellow and the green turrets, and these yellow and green turrets are going to be making up the front entrance of Scab Castle, which is going to have no entrance at all, of course. There's a river here, a forest. It doesn't make any sense at all, and of course on the other side of Scab Castle, here will be the exit of the castle. But it will not be attached to the road. No, the road starts over there, so already we are creating more pain in the brain, which is precisely the desire of this project. Why are we doing this again? I've kind of forgotten. I know that I had a reasonable explanation, but it's been a while. I'm old. I can't remember why are we doing this again? My fellow human beings from across the planet that is the world. If our goal for today's episode was to create a monstrosity on the edge of Doc's amazing perimeter, we've done exactly that. Last night I finished making the turrets of Scab Castle, and as you can see, they're absolutely hideous. These pillars of pure color next to this magenta road of eye-melting pain is really starting to make me question life choices. Not gonna lie. Looks like Doc's also questioning his life choices. Maybe he just came over here and saw this and just logged out. Because let's be honest, this is looking terrible. I mean, this surely looks like a 6-year-old's creative world who knows how to use World Edit, and said 6-year-old just pasted in some things and made a magenta road of pain. And that's what you get when you engage your 6-year-old brain in Minecraft. I mean, look, it looks terrible, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I've never made anything like this in Minecraft. It's been kind of a challenge forcing myself to make ugly, which, if you've never tried it in Minecraft, I do recommend giving it a go, because it's actually quite difficult. It goes against every instinct that you have. Every instinct as a builder, every instinct as a creative person. And yet, from the ugliness, I think, comes a certain charm, which I'm hoping to really bring to life over the next couple of episodes when we complete the Scab Castle design here, when we put up the walls and we put up the higher turrets, and it's all going to come together. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, still skeptical about the ugliness of Scabland itself. It's looking absolutely terrible. We need to get some more things on the platforms, but all in good time, friends. I think for now, though, I am quite pleased with what we have achieved out here. It is suitably horrendous, and I don't really want to look at this place anymore. So I think I'm going to call it for this episode, and I'm going to send you guys over to the Frozen Citadel, because like I mentioned at the start of the episode, I did manage to get some decked out runs in this week, and very pleased to let you know that I put together a fantastic run I think it was on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I want to share it with you guys because it was really, really sweet. So for all of you Decked Out fans, let's head over to the Frozen Citadel. For the rest of you, thank you so much for making it this far in the episode. And if you are new around here, hit that freaking subscribe button because we've got ugly to make. You don't want to miss any seconds of the ugliness, I suppose. Or maybe you do. Actually, don't worry about hitting the subscribe button. You know, it's seriously, what are we even doing out here? It's outrageous. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Red Digging It Nalga signing out. We'll smell you all in the next episode. Let's head down into the dungeons, shall we? At least that will help to cleanse our eyeballs of what we have just seen out here. The life choices we make, hey? Decked Out, how much I have missed you and how much I have been enjoying playing you on live streams. That's right, everybody. We have been playing Decked Out, just not on YouTube. And I am very pleased to announce that we've been doing fairly well, actually. Managed to pick up a couple of keys from some mystery boosters and even found a Horn of the Goat the other day, which was fantastic. This is the deck at the moment. We have maxed out on stability, maxed out on sneak. We've got 4 treasures and 4 Ember Seekers, and managed to get quite a lot of these cards from trading with other hermits. I traded a few sneaks and stabilities with Gem for some shards because I have quite a lot of shards stored up as I wasn't able to play Decked Out in October. And I also traded a treasure with Scar and yeah, managed to buy a couple mystery boosters which gave me a couple of Caves of Carnage keys. Very, very awesome. Now, in this episode, this is a bonus run, by the way, so if you are here, this is the end of the episode. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the episode. I do appreciate you, end of the episode people. You're great. And that means because you've made it all this way, we're going to go on a Decked Out run together. And it's going to be a good time. Although we need to take the deck box with us, right? That's always very important. We're going to be playing on medium today, friends. And I'm not very excited about it, if I'm completely honest. Not very in the mind for medium. In fact, I don't know much about the second story yet of Decked Out. I'm very knowledgeable about the first level. Not so knowledgeable about the second level. That is the wrong thing. The keys in our offhand. There we go. All right. I'm very rusty. This is not going to go well, is it? No, this is not going to go well at all. But let's settle in for a lovely run here, friends. See what we can do. And I'm assuming I can take this with me, right? This is correct. I'm not breaking any rules, hopefully. I've not used a key like this in Decked Out before, so I'm hoping this is all legitimate. And we're going to be playing on medium. I am going to be hoping for a level 1 campus, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Mostly because I'd like to get a decent artifact and pick up a frozen tome, or at least a tome of victory, or whatever it's called, so that I can at least rack up some points before this phase ends, which I believe it's ending tomorrow. Today is Monday, and I think Tango's wrapping up the phase tomorrow. So it would be lovely to get a couple of points just before the end of this phase. And, there is the business. It is a level 1 artifact. Excellent. So we definitely want to try get out so that we can preserve our key too. And let's get cracking, shall we? There is a Ravager right at the entrance here, which is unfortunate. But we are okay. It looks like we've dodged the first one. And we shall make our way deep into level 1. We only have to worry about level 1. Luckily, I've played level 1 quite a lot now. And I think I've got most of level 1 in the brain hole. Still don't know where all the treasure locations are and where all the key spawns are, or the, should I say, the artifact spawns are, but I think that's okay. I know enough to be able to get through level 1 in a fairly decent manner. So, here we go. We're going to get deep into this now, and gonna listen out for everything. Do I have hostile creatures up to full? Yes. Alright, excellent. It looks like we are pointing into the catacomb area, into the building area. So we'll make our way over there very shortly. And, ooh, a couple of coins over here at this treasure spot. Not seeing any Ravagers in this immediate vicinity, which is excellent. Although there is one right there. Let's see if we can sneak past and get up. Excellent. Okay. So, first place to check is in the crypts. Because there are a couple of artifact spawns here. I know there's one here. Is it in this one? No. Might be in the next gravestone thing. Is it in this one? No? Okay, so it might be at the back then. If it's not here, then it'll be down below in the frozen crevice zone. Whatever it's called. Ooh, there's a crown. Amazing. Is it here? Ooh, it might be here. Oh, it's here. It's here.
Stability.
No, it's not here. There it is. Oh, excellent. We found it. It's another Horn of the Goat. That's 18 frozen shards. You know what, guys? Because I've got this key and because I've got this goat head, I kind of just want to get out of here now. I think we should just bail. If I can find 2 frozen embers, we can get 2 tomes out of this. Or we can get an uncommon card too, which would also obviously be excellent. But I kind of want to get some tomes in the belly. Oh goodness, friends, I don't know what to do here. I don't know if we should take the tomes or take the cards. I guess we'll judge when we get there, but there is an ember for us. Very nice. Okay, that's 1. It's going to be 19 frozen shards. I'd love 1 more. That would just be fantastic. And there's a stupid pumpkin that we don't want. Let's go try find another frozen ember. That would be ideal. We know that there is
Stability.
a Ravager downstairs somewhere. Let's just try keep out of his line of sight. Any treasure in here? No. Okay, there he is. He's on that side. Okay. He has seen us, which is not good. I think we can scoot past him now. Yep, let's scoot past him like so and into the frozen ravine area. See if we can find ourselves some frozen embers down here. Would love to get a second crown too if we can get 5 coins. Let's just go nice and slow. No need to crank up the clank at this stage. We are already in a victorious position, which is most excellent. Just keep my ears open for... Okay, there's a shrieker there. So we must not run past that bit. And there's another one here too. Okay, that's giving me more and more reason to get the heck out of here. And there is a Ravager in there. And there we go. We're doing this little trick that Scar taught me, which is shift jumping, which apparently gives you nice, decent speed, but also doesn't trigger the shriekers, which is excellent. Look at this. Yeah, we're shift jumping, right? It's great. Nice. Thank you, Scar, for that little tip. Right. Any treasure around the back here? 1 more frozen shard and we're out of here. Nothing around these here parts. Very unfortunate. But let's keep on checking. There's Treasure Hunter. That's going to trigger a few spots here. Hold on. Let's see. Any treasure has fallen out here? Nothing. Very glad there's no Ravagers in this area because I know a couple of treasure spots. You can see a Shrieker triggered there, but I think because we're shift jumping, we dodged that Shriek. And there's another coin on that side. Excellent. Let's go yoink this. Very good. And is there a Ravager through here? No, no Ravager through here. That's a stumble. I do want to come check down here because I know that there is loot around this corner. Yes. Oh, there's another key. Oh, amazing. Okay. Although we don't get to take the keys out, right? No. So we would have found a key. We didn't actually have to bring the key in for this run, but that's fine. That is perfectly okay. 1 more frozen shard, please, dungeon. Just 1 more. 1 more. Our sneak level is very low right now. The heartbeat is starting to get faster, though, which is slightly concerning. Let's go check the treasure spots up here. There is one coming up over here. No frozen embers in there, but there's another key, though. Very good. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. And we triggered the stupid thing.
Stability.
Stability's in play, though. Nice. Nice. Maxing out on stab and sneak has definitely helped our chances a lot more than it was before I went on holiday in October. So, very, very exciting to be able to get around the dungeon a lot quicker and safer. And still looking for a frozen ember. Nothing spawning here. Kind of just want to camp these areas that we're looking at here. Maybe just do a loop because we know that there's a treasure hunter. We know that there's no Ravagers right now in this area, so this is really great. Any frozen embers there? Nothing. Okay. Let's go check around the back again. That place is now locked up, which is no good. There's another shrieker here, though. Okay, gotta be a little... Okay, this is blocked up too.
Stability.
Okay, so we're running out of options here. Which is unfortunate. Let's just eat some berries. Oh no, I triggered the shrieker with the eating. Okay, I don't want to hang around too much longer. There's also a Ravager at the start, right? Which is no good. We still need to navigate past the Ravager at the very beginning. We saw it as we came into the dungeon. So that's no good.
Sneak.
Alright, here we go. Let's go check the treasure spots down these crevices here. I hear the Ravager. It is here somewhere. This is where a frozen ember might be. Nothing. We've also got a crown now. There's the Ravager. Okay. There's the Ravager. Is there another one here somewhere? No.
Sneak.
Okay. I definitely heard one around here, though. Don't know where it is. Oh, the sun's coming up in my room. It's making it really hard to see anything. It's like glaring on my screen right now. I really want to get out. I just want one frozen ember, though. Okay. The heartbeat is racing, though. I think we need to get out, guys. I think this is it. Let's get out.
Sneak.
Let's not tempt fate. Let's get out with our goat. Get out with our goat! The Ravager's right here! No, no, no! No, no, no! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What the heck? How did that... How was that even possible? Oh my goodness, insanity! Insanity! That was the luckiest escape of all time. I cannot believe that Ravager let us get through. That is outrageous. Amazing. Okay, well, unfortunately, we didn't quite get maximum value out of this, but we do walk away with 2 crowns and a tome. I'm definitely buying a victory tome today, even though we might be able to get something really good here. Oh, let's have a look. Any uncommons coming up? No, just super expensive ones. We can't afford Frost Embers or Smash and Grab or Nimble Looting, unfortunately. Let's pick up our artifact. We can donate this one to Cubs Museum, of course, because we have an extra one now, so that's really cool. And I guess we can just pick up a tome for sure. And we still have 9 embers to pick something up with too, so we'll pick up 1 tome. And I guess we can get another treasure hunter, right? Yes! That's going to max out treasure hunter. We don't have max treasure hunter yet, so this has been an outrageous run, guys. This has probably been my best run in Decked Out ever. And I'm so glad that I recorded it for this episode. I was just going to come and run the dungeon for fun today, but I thought, let's hit the record button. Let's see what we can do. We got one of the best artifacts from level 1. We got our 5th and final treasure hunter. We got 1 crown and a victory tome. And I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty awesome to me. Fantastic. We'll put the crown in there too. We actually get 2 crowns out of this, right? Coins and crowns into the barrel, yes. And we have to forfeit the keys, unfortunately. But what an absolutely epic run. I just realized it didn't set spawn. We're going back to GIGACORP Island. Oh, we're going back to World Spawn. Oh, you hate to see it, but that was awesome. We did a decked out thing. We did a decked out thing. Yay!